All right, hello everybody. Thank you for joining. I am Riley with the T Storm Chasers, and we're going to take a look at your forecast. But before we do, here's a brief word from our sponsors at Cube Portable Storage.
What are you doing?
Decluttering?
Moving? Remodeling? In need of temporary storage, emergency cleanup, or just need to declutter? Cube Portable Storage has the perfect solution. Rent your Cube Portable Storage container today.
And don't forget, they got roll-off dumpsters for the other stuff. Call Cube Storage for all your moving needs.
All right, good morning, everyone. Hope you all are having a good morning so far. Let's go ahead and jump into today's video. First off, as we take a look at your radar picture, now we have some clutter on the radar. That is not necessarily rain. This is more so fog. We have some fog out there in our region. Now, some of these areas, there could be some rain showers near the Armour, Parkston area. But as of right now, looks like this activity, whatever it is on the radar picture, it could just be radar clutter. But it does look like it's moving in a southerly direction. But yeah, so we do have some rain showers this morning, early this morning. That is towards Mitchell, Parkston, and then over towards Worthington. Very light rain showers. That is about all we have. If we go out west here, there is some other rain showers out west here towards Rapid City, Wall, Kadoka areas. And then up towards the Aberdeen area, there is also some rain showers. So there's rain showers kind of just scattered all throughout our region. And so that is something we are going to be watching here. As the Sioux Falls area right now, we are nice and sunny. It's a beautiful sunny morning out there in the Sioux Falls area. So we got temperatures now. Let's take a look at that here. And we are off to a beautiful morning. And temperature-wise, it is 70 degrees in Sioux Falls, 70 in Brookings and Watertown and Aberdeen, 68 in Mitchell. And then out west, even cooler, 63 in Rapid City, 66 in Pierre. Into Nebraska, how about this? We have not seen 50-degree weather for quite some time. 57 in Pine Ridge right now, and Scotts Bluff there. 52 in the Panhandle of Nebraska there. 57 in North Platte. So we got some chilly weather this morning out west. 72 in Grand Island, 72 in Omaha. And then into Iowa we go. 66 in Spencer and Mason City. 73 in Des Moines. 70 in Cedar Rapids. 72 in Minneapolis. 70 in St. Cloud. 70 in Mankato. And 66 in Marshall. It is a beautiful morning out there for most of us. Now, there is, again, a few rain showers out there. But where there's not rain showers, it is a beautiful morning. So, we have some things to talk about. Of course, we'll run through your model runs as always. But first, let's hear a brief word now from our sponsors at CE Construction.
From roofing to siding, CE Construction is setting the standard across North and South Dakota. Our expert team delivers quality, durability, and trust on every project. CE Construction, Dakotans helping Dakotans with their roofing and siding needs. Call or visit us online.
Real briefly here, I wanted to go over the 48-hour rain totals. I just wanted to show you guys this. Southwestern Minnesota, actually Minnesota in general, has gotten hammered with rain the last several days. I mean, look at this. We're talking near the Marshall area, or just south of Marshall here, in between Marshall and Slayton. There's a pocket here of anywhere from 4 to 7 inches of rain have fell in the southwestern Minnesota there. And then I know out in southern and southeastern Minnesota, they got a lot of rain. Sioux Falls got around, an inch and a half. That Brandon area a little bit more, near 2.5 inches. DeSmet looks like got a little pocket there of 2 to 3 inches. So there was a few spots that got got a lot of rain. Some areas didn't get hardly anything, like any in these areas in green didn't get a whole lot of rain. Got anywhere from 0 to 1/4 of an inch. Now I want to show the out west. There was some last night. There was some severe weather last night out west, and there was a severe thunderstorm watch. There were severe thunderstorm warnings out west, and there was actually baseball-sized hail just west of Rapid City last night. So did want to mention that we did have some severe weather last night, and again, baseball-sized hail just west of Rapid City. So some big hail yesterday fell. But we are not seeing anything like that today now. We are moving forward. That is in the past, and we are moving forward with some a little bit quieter weather. Let's get right to it here. Real briefly, I just wanted to touch on this. We actually do have a dense fog advisory that is in effect. Let me go ahead and read that off here for you. So we do have a dense fog advisory that is in effect here until 9 a.m. this morning. Visibility is low as 1/4 of a mile or less. That is some pretty intense fog. I did see some patchy fog on my way to the studio this morning. So yes, there is some fog out there. It says if driving, slow down, use your headlights, and leave plenty of distance ahead of you. Again, this is for Minnehaha County too. This does include Sioux Falls, Brookings, Marshall, Pipestone, Worthington areas, Windham, even down into Nebraska and Iowa, Norfolk, Nebraska as well. Again, it just a reminder there of low visibility could make driving conditions hazardous. And again, visibility under a mile, even under 1/4 of a mile, which that is that's some pretty thick fog. So that's something, we're in that time of the year now where usually in the summertime we don't really have to worry about it. But late summer, early, into fall, we're getting into that time of the year now where we got to start dealing with fog more and more. So that's just something we got to deal with. So let's go ahead and jump to our model run. All right, so as we play our model run here for you, take a look at the latest short-term model, and as you can see, not much happening today. We are looking at a pretty dry day. Now, I will mention there could be a possibility of an isolated thunderstorm in southeastern South Dakota, near the Sioux Falls area. Isolated thunderstorm is on the table. It is certainly possible, but it is not a high probability, and that will, it's not going to accumulate in anything. Not supposed to be severe, not anything like that. It's just going to be a quick little thunderstorm if it develops, and so that is really the only thing we are looking at here on the HRRR model. And then as we play it out a little farther here, I want to show a little bit farther out on this HRRR. There we go. As we go forward here into tonight, again, just not really seeing anything. We are now in a dry period of weather. So tomorrow looking dry as well, and same with Thursday. Now let me look at the temperatures real quick, and today we are going to get up into the 80s again. We are talking 80-degree weather today, maybe even 90s. There could be some 90-degree weather as well in our region. So Sioux Falls could hit 90. It's gonna be a pretty warm day. It's very nice this morning, but it is gonna get warm today. So it is gonna be a warm summer mid-August day. Now let's look at the European model and let's go over the temperature forecast. And tomorrow we're looking at temperatures once again in the 80s and 90s. Sioux Falls is going to be a little bit cooler in the low 80s, 90s going to be out west, near, out western South Dakota, western Nebraska. And then on Thursday, same story. 80s and 90s again. 90s out west, 80s in the east. And just a typical mid-August summer day. And then on Friday, 70s and 80s. It looks like Friday is going to be when we really start to dip in these temperatures a little bit cooler, which still 80 degrees is still very nice, especially for this time of the year. We could be a lot warmer, and we will be over the next few days. But then we'll cool off, and then by your weekend, look at your weekend forecast. We're talking only low 70s in Sioux Falls, upper 60s in northeast South Dakota, and then mid to upper 70s out west. So not seeing a whole lot of warm air there. And then on Sunday, again, starting on Friday, it looks like we are going to cool things down, and we're going to be back into the 70s for a lot of us. Same story there on Sunday. Sioux Falls could even reach below 70. So that is your forecast there, and then we'll see what happens next week. Taking a quick sneak peek at next week, I was just curious running through this. It does look like next week we will be around average for this time of the year. 70s to low 80s looks to be the theme of next week. So as of right now, that's what we're looking at. So I did thought it was interesting that on Thursday, the day before we cool down, look at that. Those are raw data. That's raw models showing triple digits out west here, and out near Pierre and Chamberlain. So that is certainly interesting. We'll see if that actually plays out, but it is interesting to see that on the models. So that is going to wrap things up for today's video. Hope you guys enjoyed. Be sure to give it a like, thumbs up, and subscribe to our channel for more content just like this. And we'll be back for another weather video. And be sure to follow us on our socials, Facebook, X, Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube for more content. We are very active on social media, and we will continue to provide you guys updates as we get them. But that's going to do it. Hope you enjoyed. Have a great day. Stay safe.